All right. Hello, folks. Um, so today I wanted to showcase a list that I've been working on with some changes. I had a list that I was happy with, and then I was on like a really good uh streak of leagues, like 3-4 1s and a 5-0 in a row, and then was still doing well, and then I and then I brewed 8 whack with one good card. um, which was fun. Um, Played this off stream, just kind of a meme. It's definitely a meme, but it's a fun meme. Maybe I'll play this on stream sometime. And then went back, then started losing a lot, and was very frustrated. But I wanted to try 3 twin shots, and okay, I'm actually gonna try. I still think jump home's really good. Actually, I think it's actually quite good. But I want to see if 3 twin shot. I don't actually want this main deck creator maker, but I don't want to cut any of my sideboard cards. I had been playing 2 Grunzos with a sideboard creator maker, 2 twin shot jump home. But I want to play a third. I want to try playing a third War Chief because War Chief and Twin Shot are really good together. I think Twin Shot is like a solid 2 of in basically every build, but I want to try 3. I suspect that the third Twin Shot is worse than the first Jump Home. That being said, I just want to test it. Chalice is not tutorable in any fashion. The Chalice is here because I think it's better than Mindbreak Trap currently, and I mostly because there's the 8 cast deck that's getting better because of the Kappa Cannoneer, but Chalice on 0 is like insane against that deck. So I want to have this as an extra sideboard card versus that deck, because I think Chalice on 0 is just really, really good. I got Unholy Heat in the sideboard here. I found that Twin Shot lets you hit Delirium reasonably often with an artifact creature, land, and post board. Against Delver specifically, you're bringing in blasts and maybe a Pyrokinesis, so you get instant as well, pretty reasonably. I also had a Wurn Weirding in my deck, which gives you Delirium basically by itself. But this build, I'm adjusting to be less reliant on black mana, and so I only got 2 Badlands, but I got 4 mountains. I wanted to play a 4th mountain. So this list is like very low black requirements. I've only got 4 black cards. I want to see how much that actually improves the deck's function. 4 ley lines and a surgical. I found that Green White Depths is very popular, and it's a really bad matchup. I found the Magus plan was just not working, so I'm playing this one Blood Moon, which I don't really love, but I keep running into decks that play like red removal, where you would want Magus, and then the Depths decks play 4 Plow, 4 Ending, so like Force of Vigor might not even be in their deck. So I think my sideboarding against green white is probably going to look something like that. So I found that ley line is actually the best way to win, because you can shrink all their creatures enough so that Twin Shot kills them. Short hair life is good. It feels better. This list is a little bit short on cards against D&T. We only got 3 cards to board in. We only really have 3 cards to board out. But like, I don't really want lackeys in my deck. Isn't Acast also getting Reality Heist? I don't know what that card does. And then the Surgical is for control. Plus Reanimator. There's just so much fucking Reanimator still. Which would go away, but it would not. So yeah, I did 5-0 with a slightly different list. I think I like more, but I just want to see. And I think War Chief's good. I still like the fundamental idea that War Chief got better from the printing of prismatic ending because your vials don't stick, but if vial is eating spot removal, then War Chief's more likely to stick around. Yeah, don't really want to see elves or D&T with this particular configuration, but I think I should be fine against most other things. Okay. It's a nice control hand. Turn Vial. Turn 2, War Marshal, or Port, or Twinshot. Card's a little bit bigger. Basic Forest. Max Diamond. How many port? 2 ports. Alright, Green White Depths. Worst matchup in the format, but our hand is playable. Port is good here. Okay. Really want my opponent to play a creature this turn. Like a Knight, the Reliquary would be good for us. Guess like I'm just gonna die next turn. Get punished if I draw War Chief or Matron to some degree, but they probably have Plow. They probably wouldn't have kept their hand if it didn't have a Plow. What? Okay. Lightning Bolt, I did not expect. So dead to Crop Rotation, dead to Second Depths. Ace of Ith. Okay. This is just lands. You text up. That was a good draw. Alright, let's Ringleader. I kinda wanna hit a 1-drop. Twinshot. These are shocks to the face that are not irrelevant. So if I port Maze, they take 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they do go face, yeah. Also, they block Merit Age. That was the punish for not playing Matron that turn. We can draw a land, though. All right, Renzo doesn't do anything with the Crocus in play, so I'm just going to plan to EOT Expert and EOT Twinshot. Less. Subordinates, they are in progress. If you go !Patreon, you can check out. The subword guide will be done probably within a week. The current list that's on the Patreon is a bit out of date. It's like the main deck Reb list that I was doing a while back when Ragavan was legal. Okay, so they pop this. I think they're dead. Yeah, they're exactly dead through double maze. Nice. Okay, so it's lands. Blood Moon's good. Yep, Twinshot was great. Twinshot was better than a Jump Home Incinerator. For sure. I don't even really love having this much graveyard hate. Starts with Bone Crusher Giant of Goblins. Yeah, I think they're quite analogous, actually. Alright, we just cut all the experts. If they have endurance, I'll board it back in, but Leyline's not like that big a deal against lands anymore, especially with Boseiju. So I think I'll do 3 Leyline, 1 Surgical. I think I want threat density for my other stuff. I have to keep this. Just get absolutely walloped by Blast Zone, but okay, Field of Dead Go is not particularly scary. Alright, Wasteland was a very good draw. Anything besides Saga, sure. Force a figured. Pitch Loam, okay, sure. They have a second loam. Oh, okay. So playing the Pile Driver is better if I draw War Chief. Playing the Creator Maker is better. Well, not just War Chief. Play the Pile Driver. Because the thing is, like, if I play the Creator Maker there and I attack for 2, okay, map. Okay, so they can map up something. Drop. Sure, it's not a particularly impactful Tabernacle. They have 1 card. It's a world where I end up hardcasting that leyline. To answer the question, I don't think there's... So Twinshot's really good. Blast Zone. It's annoying. This is just classic Leyline of the Void. I fucking hate Leyline of the Void. I get Saga here. You have a Maya. Okay. Okay. Okay, Grenzo's fine. We just give up black for now, because we really don't want to get wastelanded. Fourth basic mountain coming in handy. If I draw one of my 2 sling gangs, it sucks, but... Crop. Okay. Opponent's burning a lot of resources, like keeping themselves alive. Oh, we exiled a loam. That's sick. That's so good. That's kind of annoying. I only get him for 2. Stage is terrifying. Okay, sure. Wow, if we had not drawn these 2 ley lines through every line in my deck, we've been in pretty decent shape here, I think, but isn't really a point in playing out the Creator Maker, I mean the Grenzo. Okay. Now we're in trouble. Could let something die to try and cast the War Chief. I can do that next turn, and I would like to just draw a land. Nice. Probably should have, yeah, should just use Yavimaya. Because I'd like more bad lands in my deck. I just want to draw lands anyway. So yeah, I'm supposed to just tap the fetch there. Okay, so they take 2 again. They're at 5. More mazes. Okay. So I think I just pay for everything. Because I can Creator Maker Construct if I don't draw land. Matron. Also, if they make a construct. I guess the construct's only a 1/1. So they maze. Might just be Twinshot. Because unless they chump the Creator Maker with the construct, they go to 2. May or may not have Shadow Spear, in which case I would rather get Sling Gang. Sling Gang's bad if they draw a Loam or a Wasteland. Crocus keeps Patch Lake away, so yeah, I think I just get Twinshot here. No blocks. Okay, so they need Shadow Spear. Gain 3 with a Shadow Spear. But then I can probably kill them over 2 turns. I also get taxed by tab. Isn't a huge deal, but if they're trying to like make a construct, get Shadow Spear, equip Shadow Spear, pay the Tabernacle tax, and hold up 2 mazes, that's a lot of mana. Okay. They do have Shadow Spear. And a land. Okay, so they do have 2 mazes. Three, actually. Okay, so Sling Gang would be a lot better versus this specifically. But... Alright, so we want to play Trash Master this turn. So we need 3 mana. We can pay for 2 things. I think I'm actually just gonna wait. Just want to keep these creatures if I can help it. Paying for Matron might have been wrong. Okay, so we have 6 mana, so we can pay for everything. And play Trash Master. Attacking doesn't actually do anything though, so there's 3 mazes. So we'll just make them pay for their constructs. Yeah, maybe getting Twinshot was just wrong. We were just not supposed to play around Wasteland. Okay, Exploration, sure. I bet the last card in my opponent's hand is... Okay, I thought it was Mox Diamond, but it's just a forest. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. That's a good draw. So we shoot this, port a maze. They can maze that, make a construct. 3 damage short. You have a 1/1. just Wasteland Saga here. I don't want them to be able to get a second map. Yeah. If I could confirm no map, I wouldn't do that, but... Am dead to crop. Okay, War Marshal's pretty good. If I port Maze, is this lethal? We'll just find out. Holy fucking top deck crop. God damn it. Okay, so they have 2 mates, so they can block. Block. Wait, aren't they still dead? Block, die. Yeah, Twinshot has reach, I know. But they're just done the attack, yeah. That was such a grind. Most Lance decks don't play Chasm anymore. All right. That was... Getting the Twinshot was maybe wrong. I think I probably win more games if I just go directly for the sling. So opponent Bosejoing my Vial was like actively good for me, as it turned out. Granted, Boseju did make, well, I don't know. If I like drawn a Blood Moon, they could like loam into a thing, right? If this is a Wasteland matchup, this hand's pretty nice. Also having 4 basics. Have you ever tried to carpet flowers against Delver? Yes, but you don't want to put that many green sources in your deck to reliably cast carpet. Basic Island. Ponder. Okay, Rashad and Port. Time is now. Ponder Shuffle. Second red source, always good to have. Brainstorm. Yeah, I think carpet is really good if your deck can support it. We have to put a lot of green sources to actually cast Carpet on turn 1 with any degree of consistency. Okay. Show and tell vibes. Altar is not bad. Alright, I'm gonna play out the Wasteland. In case my opponent wanted to fetch Volk end of turn. I think I pass priority here and then port them in draw step if they don't do anything. Okay. They want the cards. Okay, sure. That's a punish, I guess, but it's kind of a weird brainstorm. Like you literally just brainstormed, put 2 cards back, draw, brainstorm again. No fetch in between. Oh wow, it is Delver. Okay. Okay, so we put in. If we put in Crater Maker, attack with it. Can't waste. Okay. Once again, punished. That's okay. Stifled? Noxious? Okay, I don't think this Delver matters anymore. I just need them to not cast Murktide. Okay, flipping to iteration is not that big a deal. Kind of surprised they bolted that. They don't have a land. Again, yep. Fuck. God damn it. Stupid stifle. Eight, Murktide, fucking skill. Sequencing was so off because of. Okay, if that's a plan. don't know if we're gonna live that long. I don't know. I don't think it's correct to play around Stifle in that wasteland. Like obviously I would have won the game, but you have a third lightning bolt. They're bolting me. Around Unholy Heat. Block while I can. Yeah, it's literally possibly through the game. Yeah. Okay, so their hand is Iteration. What unknown? That's so fucking... Okay, so Iteration into third bolt kills me. Channeler. Okay. Okay, so if we draw... We need to draw land. Or this Muxus needs to flip War Chief. That might work. Actually, it might be better than a land. Oh, okay. All right. Fun it punted. All right, twin shots are great. So stifle. If it wasn't for Murktide, Chalice would be just like such a slam dunk in this matchup, but you can't shut off your own revs, you just die. So against a Stifle version on the draw, I don't think I want any Muxuses. I'm actually worried about flooding. I'm actually going to cut the tomb. No, they're going to stifle me on the draw. I think I want all my lands. All right, pretty reasonable hand. A little awkward that we have to lead on Cavern, which is basically something you never want to do. But Island Delver, sure. I no flip. Okay. Wow, that's such a punching draw. Do I just trade? Do I try to put the ringleader into play? By power blasting the Delver. If I get dazed, it's really bad. I hate power blasting Delvers. I hate it a lot. Okay. Fuck. Alright, I think we just hope they don't have another red source. I know they have an island in hand. Connects. Okay. Bottoming 2 lands is really painful, but so their hand is island, 4 unknowns. Maybe they play Murktide here. Yeah, draw a line. I mean, they would have dazed the Vial, I think. Taken. Okay, interesting. Bolt. Murktide. Okay. I think I have to play War Marshal here, not Wasteland, because I need to be able to go Expert the DRC, Fire Blast, Murktide. Because milling Murktide just screams that you have another Murktide. So I'm at 7. Yep. Prospector. doing it. Getting a lot of damage from this fiery islet, but it's better than a non-red source. Okay, so we hit them for 5, down to 7, take a pile to 3. No shuffle. Okay. Probably not playing the Prospector into end the festivities. So they're at 7. 3, 4, 5. Look at it. It's close. Cracking the islet might just be better. Yeah. So if I islet into Sling Gang, I can just kill them. Go to 6. Full ringleader. Full, oh, okay. Guess I'm dead. Fire islet killed me. Oh. That's fine. No bolt, no bolt, no bolt. I guess they might not have. Yeah. They gotta find a red source, right? Their hand presumably doesn't have lands in it. Island. Okay, that doesn't cast lightning bolt. Wow, okay. Oh wow, I actually would hit the blast. Okay. Opponent fucked up game 1. They didn't realize that Twinshot had reach. That was close though. So the islet did almost cost me the game by dealing like 3 or 4 damage to myself. But islet's been really good for me overall, so I don't think I would cut it because of that sort of thing. I let on Cavern. If I had led on Islet, would that have gotten Wastelanded? The Lackey would have gotten Dazed. No, I think I would have lost. I think I would have lost if the Lackey didn't get to trade with the Delver, because then I'd be forced to blast the Delver, probably. And the Murktide kills me. Okay. This player usually plays, like, control. And it's, like, exactly fine. Like, old control. Yeah, Tundra. Not wastelanding yet. War Marshal in play. Probably turn 2 Wasteland plus Maker. A land? Surely you have a cantrip. Surely you have a cantrip. Okay. It's a good draw. Wasteland end of combat. Here's the can't flow white and plow the Crater Maker. They have to plow the last important creature, the Goblin token. Sure. Given that I'm very confident my opponent has the Source of Plowshares, I think I'm just going to attack first and then play Slinking. I mean, play Matron. I might plow the Maker. They dress down, it's like kind of annoying, but not the big a deal. All my body matters anyway. Like they're just dying to the board. Maybe like Prismatic Ending, Crater Maker. Okay. I think I'm supposed to play War Chief there, actually. That way they take 2 from the Goblin tokens. Post combat War Chief here. Okay, didn't expect days. Sure. Come on, deck. Now we're actually in a position where we could lose. Failed to hit land drops for like a million turns. Okay. Alright, we have to hit a land this turn or else we're gonna die to Days Undoing. Fucking Days in your 3-drop deck is really obnoxious. Karen. God. It's turn 7. We kept a 3-lander, we've drawn 1 land. Third plow. Got Days Undoing? You do. Fuck off. Wow, I just literally could not find a land for my life. Anus. Oh, that was frustrating. And there's just no way I could ever play around the Days. Alright, well, Twinshot's insane this matchup. Matchmaster's bad. Dave Prospector. Emilios, thanks for the Twitch Prime. This might be one of the rare Ash like out matchups. Not a good hand, but not a terrible hand. Really suck. This matchup's like as good as it could imaginably be, but fucking days. Maybe I should have put back a land, because if this matron gets dressed down, I just have nothing. Yeah, that was a big mistake. Yeah, of course. Of course. Fucking hate this card. Didn't play the Prospector there because pretty obvious all breacher there. Just thought, hold up, port plus Twinshot. Yeah, losing that game one is so bad. It's like, it should never happen. But maybe drew a lot of 4-drops. Oh, we only drew 2, but then we just, I guess I wastelanded them. I didn't have to wasteland them. Seemed good at the time. Sure. A port red here because of Pyroclasm. Pretty dead though, feels like. I mean, we still have like a lot of live draws, but I think the turn I played the matron into the dress down. Yeah, I've got a visual bug that is like sort of unsolvable. I think I should play a war chief. Okay, here's Soul Breacher. Maybe I just let this block happen and then hardcast Twinshot. That's probably correct, actually. It's pretty careless with my matrons. Of course. Of course, the fucking one mentor comes to punish me for my line. Okay. I could try to draw expert here or twin shot. I'm just gonna cast a brainstorm response or whatever. It's not worth it. It's really bad if I draw Moxus. Yeah. I played very carelessly. I should have not. I should have played the War Chief the turn I played Matron in game 1. That was really bad. Yeah, Twin Shot's really good. It's kind of weird. I have to spend my Twin Shot on the thing, and then I draw double Pyroblast. Ending for 2. No E. Okay. Guess I'll block. All right, getting trolled. Sure. Cool. Naive Jays. It's stupid. It's kind of a stupid game. Losing easiest matchup in the format. Classic Eli. We drew really badly, honestly, but 2, 4, 6, 8. And a Hydro Blast. Okay. Cool. Ah, of course. Of course. It's exactly 16 lethal. well, we lost the unlosable matchup to some pretty poor play on my end, but also, you know, basically everything that could go wrong. We just literally just needed to draw a fourth land in game one. Yeah, also the random ass days just cheesed us really hard. Opponent plays Delver. Or not. All right. No, last seen on Doomsday. Okay. I've only ever seen them on Delver before. Yeah, I think I just played my matrons into dress downs, and that cost me the game, and I probably should just not do that. But it just looked like the hands were like forced to do that. And given that my hand had the ringleader, it seemed like it didn't actually matter very much. Okay, so Doomsday next turn. Vile, very unhelpful. Okay, so the cast Doomsday, they go to 9, 7, 5. Ritual. So they need to kill me this turn, so they need to have a cantrip in their hand. God, losing to Jeskai is so bad. Just the Narset on 1. They found the plow for the matron. Also could have won if I paid Echo with the War Marshal, potentially, because then the E doesn't kill both. Also could have played the Lackey instead of the War Chief post-combat. That doesn't get dazed. I don't know. It's hard to win without drawing your fourth line drop. I mean, we did wasteland them, but it seemed very correct to wasteland them. We had War Marshal into Crater Maker into Matron. They were leading on, they were just like playing out dual lands, and their deck is like 5,000 3-drops, which is why I don't think Daze should be in that deck at all, but kind of nonsense to put Daze in your 23-drop deck. LED in the pile. Like, yes, so I'm dead. Good Doomsday hand. That for later. Check their mana base. We're gonna see like 0 basics. They have a swamp. Three underground? No, it has to be 4 underground, so 1 swamp. All right, so let's bring in the Blood Moon. A lot of Doomsday decks are playing Plague Engineer, so I'm actually going to leave in 2 Twin Shots. Shape a War Marshal. Crashmaster's merely okay. It has been frustrating that I feel like I'm losing large majority of my losses to lack of mana. Charleston Zero is tempting. It's wrong. I think I'm gonna wait until the Doomsday Pile happens, which is risky. Okay. Really want to draw a land. If I could draw a land, I can go War Marshal plus Chalice on one. It does shut off my blasts, though. This is why my draft decks are nice. Surgical would also be a good draw. Fuck. Come on. 24 lands. I can't draw one ever. We're just gonna, they're gonna cast Doomsday, and then we're gonna Chalice on 0 post Doomsday. Of course, it's Petal, not Dark Ritual. Just punished in every way at all times. Okay. Okay, this isn't a keep, but I think we've like every land in our deck is a good draw. So that's, I guess that's only 22 because it's a fetch. But then it's also lackeys, rebs. That's 9 more good draws. Vial would be okay. It's still 30, over 30 good draws. Surgical would be good. Yeah, so it's like 31, 32. Depending on whether or not you count Vial. Draco's things to follow. So if we draw the land, we go Chalice 0, Mog War Marshal, sack, cast Pile Driver. Hope they can't draw their whole Doomsday Pile. Then Twin Shot kill you. What we do with to draw the land? Alright, so there's 2 petals in the pile. That might work. Oh, they're just going for it? Okay, I can't beat that. Yep, I mean, could have played the Chell 0, won the game, potentially. Yeah, it's kind of bullshit. Of course, there's the land. Alright, so that's the second match I've lost to missing a land drop. Pretty frustrating there. I mean, I was also like, could have mulliganed, but I think that hand is above 50% to win the game. If we do the lackey the turn earlier, so the matron, probably win. This is ninjas. This must be ninjas. Yep. Okay. Is my opponent dead to double pile driver? They can block one of them. Then they take 2, 4, 6, so 7 on the pile driver. So 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not lethal. Okay. This is a 4/4 with Retrofitter Foundry. Um. Well, it becomes a different thing. Muxus. Yeah, if they kill the war chief, it's 2 turns away. Could just go straight for Trash Master. Worried about Thoughtseize. I think I'm actually gonna attack like this. I think I'm fine trading the Outcast for the pile driver, like a Strix. If they want to take that much damage, that's fine. Oh, they didn't go to blocks. Okay. Yeah, this line is bad against Thoughtseize. Well, they go to 3 if they Thoughtseize. It's probably a ninja. Okay. Draw some cards. They have like a Blightsteel Colossus they're gonna kill me with. Snuff out. Ace. You can't really snuff out. Still dead if you snuff out. Okay. Yay, we hit our land drops and we won. All right. Oops, excuse me. Unholy Heat is okay in this matchup. I think I actually want it though. Lackey is really bad. We'll leave one more Marshal. Twinshot kills the enablers pretty well. Not killing the ninjas is kind of obnoxious, but that's what. Oh, actually gonna trim a Wasteland. Leave in. So just leaving a Lackey as one drop. And I know objectively that I think that trimming a land is okay. Trimming a colorless land is okay. But, you know, I'll probably just get one lander after one lander, but okay, this hand's good. It's slow, but mulligans to 5. All right. So we're worried about fast retrofitter starts, and that's basically it. Given that my opponent went to 5, they go like enabler pass, I will probably just hold a blast on turn 1 because they would need ninja connections to get back into this game. Matron's nice. Normally I would just play the Vial, but okay, so the Ornithopter and 2 cards. Second ninja. Nope. Just making a statement. Okay. Don't really want to draw any lands. Draws another land. Ringleaders have been abysmal today, but I mean, we do have a lot of sideboard cards, so it's like hits aren't insane. Okay. We just want more material, so we're gonna matron for matron again. All right, pretty easy 3-2. I think we definitely could have 4-1'd better if I had played a little bit differently or drawn slightly better. It's just the mana. So in this game, 2 could have played the Chalice on 0 on turn 1. And I would not get Doomsday, but I think... I don't know. I think you're supposed to save it for post-Doomsday, but not quite sure. Partly Donkey, thanks to the follow. Twinshot was really good. Did I miss Jump Home? Not in that particular league. I'll run to the bathroom real quick. I might play a little bit more. All right, I'm back. Runcor, thanks for the raid. Hope your stream went well. We went 2-0, 2-0, 0-2, 0-2, 2-0. Losses were avoidable though, possibly. Twinshot was good. Honestly, I might just cut the Ancient Tomb. Get 23 lands, but have more consistent. Have higher ratio of red sources, but I don't know. Ancient Tomb would have been good a lot of those turns, and Ancient Tomb is good with Twinshot. If we go to 60, I'll have to see how the suburb maps with 60. But all right, I decided I don't want to. I've been playing. Honestly, this has not been the most fun games. So we're gonna meme it up. We're gonna meme it up, and we're gonna play. All right. All right, my fiance has demanded that I meme it up so that I am stop being so dour. So this is 8 whack with 1 good card. Strictly speaking, it's 5 whack. There's only 1 Goblin Bushwhacker for Reckless Bushwhacker. Goblin Bushwhacker is worse than Reckless because of Burning Tree Emissary. Because this makes red-green, not red-red. This deck has gone 4-1 twice, somehow. Yeah, let's cut. Yeah, so Expressive Iteration is the 1 good card in our deck. So what I've discovered is that this deck cannot beat Dark Depths in a million years, but you know, the one match win I got against Dark Depths because I claimed the Firstborn Marrowlage. How's my deck with 5,000 1-drops not have any 1-drops? Like, quote unquote, only 20? Only a third of my deck? But I guess the BTE kind of makes up for it. Turn 2, BTE plus 4 Marshal. Or Pile Driver, probably. Fire Blast. It's probably fine. Uh-oh. Yeah, BTE Honorary Goblin. This is elves. His hand's very bad against elves. Very, very bad. Oh, great. Our worst matchup. Great. Just what we wanted. Oh, it's Cloud Post. Okay. Okay. Do I Fire Blast the Elvish Reclaimer? Nah. Okay, that's good. look how price of progress is. It's got a lot of mana. So they got 5 mana. If they play a Cloud Post, they have 7 mana. They play a Forest. Okay. So if we pay here, they take 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Probably shouldn't pay Echo, because then I could draw Bushwhacker. That do it. Duration. So that's a punish for not paying Echo. 11. Pretty sure my opponent's just going to cast Emrakul next turn, but... So, would have had lethal if I paid Echo. Sag. We could survive Emrakul. They don't have the Karakas for it. Could also be Ulamog, I think. Oh, they have Karakas. God damn it. Natural Karakas, huh? Fine. Ugh, it's so lame, man. Alright, iteration. Not what this matchup is going to be about. I don't know. So I've got... So the 4 Reckless... Oh no! Oh my god! No, no, no. If I pay Echo and I draw Bushwhacker, then I Fire Blast pre-combat. Oh my god, that was stupid. Okay, yeah. I just hard through. Okay. Thanks, Dan. Thanks for sub. 20 months. Jeez. All right, that was 5,000% upon not paying Echo. It also might have been a sequencing thing. If I had played BT plus War Marshal, then attack for 1, play Pile Driver, then they both... Yeah. Okay. That's good to keep in mind in the future, though. Like, if that's the curve, leading on the War Marshal is better than the Pile Driver, actually. It's just awkward with all the haste creatures. Like, I still had 4 Goblin Guide, 4 Legion Loyalist, Bushwhacker. I don't know. No, maybe it's not correct, and I just got unlucky. Because those all have haste. It's like over a dozen haste creatures. Goblin Guide, Bolt, the 1 of iteration. Sure. Do you need to draw land? We know my track record on that today, but... But now I have to think about like beating Glacial Chasm, which seems hard. Goblin Guide feels terrible against Cloud Post. You just give him... Okay, Primeval Titan. Guess that establishes the clock. Now, how long this game is allowed to be. Forest. Yo. Really? I have one iteration left in my deck, and that's why I played Volk. And we missed a land drop. Okay. Okay. Name a second carpet. Oh my god. I hate it. I hate it so much. They don't have a land? Oh my god. But now they get to crack map. Literally could not be more punished for anything. God, that's frustrating. I think I'm playing iteration next turn. Map. Okay. No, they take 5, 6, 7. Okay, if they play a non-basic, they die to Fire Blast, or they die to Price of Progress. I can't believe fucking Carpet of Flowers. Oh, man. I try to iteration to like Mountain Fire Blast and then sack my Volk. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. Get a forest. All right, I think I'm gonna let them cast Prime Time. I still want to lose to Crop Rotation for Chasm or the thing. Oh, but they can just... Stop. So bad. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let me have this one. No, not crop rotation. Fuck. Come on. Big glacial chasm, I lose. Fuck! I should have done it on their turn. I shouldn't have let them have the draw step. Chasm makes them lose a land. Ugh. This sucks. Fucking carpet of flowers. Could have tried to iterate into Fire Blast, but can't believe I lost to carpet of flowers. That's so insane. All right, so I've punted both games. Great, love it. I guess I just shouldn't concede because I could always draw a second price. And I have to get rid of the chasm eventually. Because 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. All right, I'm dead. Come on! It's the next card. Oh my god. Yeah, sometimes Magic Online just shits on you and you just like this just awful no matter what. Definitely Giga punted game one though. Just not remembering how cards work. But also definitely should have price progress them in the end step because then they have to sack our land. All right, my shitty creatures are here to attack you. All right. Can't beat Foundry Street Tennyson. All right. 3 rebs, I presume. Some sort of control deck will shave a Goblin Grenade and FSD. I probably want Fire Blast. So Grenade can get dicey. All right, I do not like this hand. We are mulliganing. All right, toss the Bushwhacker here. Maybe the second FSD. Nah, Bushwhacker. Ooh, punching my mic. All right. I'll blast your 3-drop. What did I walk into? Art. Okay. Iteration to hand. Grenade on the bottom. Oh, this expressive iteration card's really stupid. It's really overpowered. We should have played the Islet, actually. I mean, I'm not really going to want iteration to iteration, though. Yes, Prismatic Ending, my Foundry Street. Power Driver's nice. Goblin Guide, Goblin Guide. That's a big attack. Two days undoing? You got it. You got it. You don't even have a land drop? Seven. One short of lethal? What about just Bushwhacker? That's 2, 5. Alright, so that's lethal. So let's take Iteration in hand, loyalist, bushwhacker, pass with kicker. Yes, iteration's the best card in the deck. The whole idea of this deck was like, how bad of a deck can you have and win because you have expressive iteration in it? Snap block, okay. Like we are drowning my control opponent in cards. My fucking burn deck. Three iterations. The fourth in case they had a wrath. But yeah, I think like when you just have like a bunch of cheap, like iteration just subsidizes all of the existing incentives of legacy, which is just like drop your curve as low as possible, but also you want to put stuff in your hand, not cast stuff from exile. Casting stuff from hand is just so much better in legacy, just because of like force and days. This deck doesn't have that as much that aspect to it, but the fact that you just get to like pile draw ARP in the deck. No, we definitely could have. We had an opening to play it, but just didn't like have to. I was gonna line it up with a whacker. Twinshot sniper headlines. We 3-2 the first league. I think I played pretty poorly in the losses, but also couldn't draw land. But I played 3 twin shots. I think 2 twin shots is going to be stocking goblins for basically forever. 3 is maybe one too many, but it was good. But you do run into problems where it's like, okay, my hand is all removable, nothing proactive, but you don't have enough mana to hardcast it, so. Oh no, once upon a time is not a good sign. We're holding 8 prints. Oh, it's madness. How do I feel about this? I don't feel great about the possibility of a hollow one. I like my opponent dealing themselves 4. Ravager. Okay, so Ravager, Vengevine. We get to bolt the Ravager. And then it's 5 a turn. Okay. Okay, so we play. I think they're dead next turn. Pile driver, guide, loyalist. Goblin grenade you. Holds back to block. I don't think that will matter. Yeah, I don't think that stops me. Because it'll be 1, 2, 3 plus 5 is 8. Okay, first strike and trample. Root wall. Wait, I'm stupid. This is not lethal. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Okay. Alright, we're fine. Alright. Alright. Leyline. Maybe I want Smash for Hollow One. Iteration's going to be very slow for this matchup. Let's do this. Fine. Oh wait, that's 64 cards. Fuck. God damn it. Alright. Yep, my bad. My bad. Alright, we'll keep this in bottom iteration, I think. Maybe Bushwhacker. Nah, it's iteration. Classic 64 card 8 whack. Okay, they discarded Hollow One. I don't like that they made me discard a mountain, but okay, Ruwala, Vengevine. Uh-oh. Fire Blast. Kept the Bolt. Lost the Pile Driver. War Marshal's not a bad pickup. Alright, so Vengevine is here. So Light, thanks for the follow. Flashback looting, put 2 cards in the graveyard. Oh, thank god they discarded that Firestorm. Alright, we'll get a War Marshal in play. A free blocker. It's a pretty big turn. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 damage. 4, 5. Back a blocker. In case they draw LED, double root wall blocks would kill me. Or put me to 1. Which would be a problem. Oh, yeah. Crunch. All right, 64 cards, obviously calculated. Sometimes you just win the 64 card library. It's true. Also, Madness sucks. Like I think Madness is one of the worst decks that people get conned into playing. I don't understand how it wins anything. This deck already started the 4 Powder. Well, that. Yeah, this does not seem like a good matchup for Fish. We can say that. Hi, I brain brew Yorion Goblins. I'm way ahead of you. I have multiple Yorion Goblins. There's Buoyant Boys. Opponent last seen on Reanimator. Welp. Welp. I mean, I'm not. I would think that like Merfolk can beat Pile Driver. I actually found that the best card against Merfolk ever was Kranko. Merfolk could just like not beat Kranko. But you can go wide enough to beat a Pile Driver. All right, well, gonna get turn 1 on their mulligan to 5 because London Mulligan was a great idea for Magic. Yeah. Also, Food Chain doesn't have the mana denial to make Fish's development difficult. Yeah, turn 1 Grizzlebrand, draw 14, die to Goblin Grenade would be. Alright. No unmasks, please. No unmasks, please. I should have kept the second bolt. That's actually a huge punt. If I had the second bolt, you'd be 1 unmask. No. 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 Yeah. Alright, that was a really bad mulligan call. Well, we do have 3 more grenades. Like, we still have 3 goblin grenades to draw to. Two more lightning bolts as well. If they have double mask, it doesn't matter. I'd probably have Archon here. Gain life. Okay. Yeah, you can still top deck grenade. Still, putting back the bolt was really stupid. So now we can't top deck our 3rd bolt. Cut our outs in half, basically. Grenade. Goblin grenade. Alright, didn't matter. No justice in the universe, not even a little bit. Stupid fucking reanimator. I hate reanimators so much. Alright. Iteration out of here. Chancellor does beat... Chancellor... well, a lot of reanimator decks actually don't play Chancellor anymore, so... Nope. Alright, double ley line. Double ley line's pretty good. Deep. Bottom. How are you boys feeling the new meta? I don't know, I haven't tested Food Chain in a little bit. Gonna reanimate my Mock War Marshal. Okay. Ooh, Pile Driver's good draw. I guess I'll get double Volk in case I end up hard casting Mindbreak Trap. That would be really funny. So from here, any haste goblin is a really good draw, because that's just like so much damage and triggers the Legion Loyalist. It's not bad. Alright, so throw on a 2-turn clock here. Cool. Fun and interesting magic against Reanimator. Yeah, first strike trample pile driver to beat Gristle Round would be pretty funny. Go back to 64 cards. You know, it's a proven strat, you're right. So we're gonna hope for a ley line or two and a mindbreak trap for their thing. This is a mindbreak trap, but no ley line. It's a fast hand, but don't think you're allowed to keep a hand without a ley line, sadly. Which is just like what makes Reanimator so shitty to play against. All right. Do I keep the grenade? Do I keep the land? I think I want to be able to draw my 2-drops. I don't have very many lands in my deck, so not too worried about flooding out. Please no turn 1 Serenity. Trickster. Yeah, that seems pretty good. This card, Petal Badlands, is kind of interesting. Oh, I'll give him a land. Unlucky. Oh no, are they gonna cast Show and Tell? We'll be super dead to Show and Tell, but there's Pile Driver. Okay, doesn't do anything. Did not consider the Show and Tell angle, but don't think I'm supposed to play around it. No Show and Tell. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can hit a guide or a loyalist here. Grenade. Almost there. So they're dead next turn. It's Echoing Truth. God damn it. Maybe they go for Grizzlebrand. Get bolted. I know they have Exhume. Unmask Self. Okay. Draw a card. Draw a card. Goblin Grenade number 2. Oh wait, why didn't I bolt end of turn? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Okay, never. Screenshot. Screenshot. Oh, I missed it. All right, somebody clip that. Somebody clip that. I should have bolted end of turn. That was so bad. Reanimator. Stupid deck. Oh, man. All right, well, we didn't top deck the grenade, the double grenade on in game 1, but we did it in game 3. That's what matters. This deck is surprisingly playable. This deck is surprisingly playable. I've been smashing control. I've raced Delver a decent amount of time. I think that I haven't played against Delver very much. All right, let's see this clip here. Goblin grenade number 2. Oh wait, why didn't I bolt end of turn? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Okay, never. That's good. Is my audio like odd? Sounded like there was a bit of background noise from the mic moving. I'd like that to not happen. All right, let's see if we can get the 4-1 with this. Ooh. On the draw, got 18 lands, a lot of 21 drops, 19 1-drops. I think this is a keep. Okay, they're going to 5. Ambitious, kind of, yeah, but I think this deck needs as exactly many creatures as it has Norjask. Land. Nice. Never didn't have it. And it's a mountain for Fire Blast. Not a Volk for Expressive, but Daze, my Legion Loyalist. I fucking dare you. Yeah, this deck is the epitome. I never didn't have it. Yeah, you absolutely YOLO a lot. This deck. That's on a mulligan to 5. Is it Chantel? It's Delver. Okay. We're definitely gonna get hit with a 6/6 Murktide and die, but DRC. Okay. Land? That's so good. I think I tried prices in the main and didn't like it. I feel like my opponent has a Daze. But I think I make him have it. It also makes Iteration bad. They're on mulligan to 5, so yeah, I was like, if this gets dazed. I mean, I like it to resolve because it's like a lot of damage, but yeah, dazing Vander's Deacon is not what you want to do. Do tell. Alright, Brainstorm, sure. In a Murktide? Okay. I guess that turns on Delirium, but then they have to attack. 7/7. We just like swing through. Okay, Wasteland. Don't care about Wasteland. Another DRC is annoying. Let's try like Legion Loyalist. Okay, third mountain's good. Should I Fire Blast the DRC? They take 12? Nah. Alright, I think they're dead. Yeah, Wasteland doesn't do anything. Crunch. The reason I didn't do it is because I wanted to be able to draw land for iteration if they played something I cared about, find an answer. All right. Clean game one against Delver. Red Elemental Blast. Two grenades, I think, come out. FSD's relatively weak in this matchup. Maybe one grenade comes out, two FSD. Emissary's pretty bad against Daze. Let's leave that. I also intentionally did not show them blue that game. They only saw Islet, but they never saw the iteration, so I don't think I have to worry about like getting Pyre blasted. Well, maybe I should have shown them so they board in Pyre Blast. Maybe actually it's better to show them. This Leyline isn't here. It can be. I just don't. I think I tried it once and it's just like, if you mulligan to the Leyline, you're gonna lose to Delver Daze Force. And if you like if you have a decent 7, okay, this hand deals a lot of damage to myself, but it's like all good cards, so I guess I'm gonna keep it. It's just really easy for the Leyline to backfire. With this deck specifically, you just don't want to get into that fight. You basically don't ever want to mulligan, I think. You just want all your cards to be efficient. You don't want to have any dead draws. Turn Delver. Sure. Mountain would be ideal. Oh. That makes his hands much better. Probably save us like 4 life. Never did have it. Exactly. That's the mindset of the deck. Mindset of the deck is about always having it. Pretty fine with that getting dazed. End the festivities. That's a rude card. Yeah, guess I'm playing driver on turn 2. If I draw a bolt, maybe I'll just bolt the Delver. Ponder Shuffle. It's kind of interesting. Alright, turn 1 Delver, double days, natural flip into a Wrath is... Okay, fine with that. Do they not have a red source? Alright, time to rip this Delver. Force of Will as well. You do. Cool. Oh, triple days. Skill games. Okay, it seems they don't have a red source. Got 2 islets. They end the festivities me. I'll live. Could have sacked the other thing, but... So I'd have a 1/1 Goblin token. Oh, that would be a good 1/1 Goblin token. Alright. Alright, opponent had... pretty fucking ideal draws. Okay, we can iteration into a red. Got 2 left. Nope, dead. Yep. That's what happens when Delver draws all 3 counters and then an 8/8. And can hit you with the Delver every turn and have the Wrath of God. More 1-landers, huh? Come on. I mean, I guess at least I know it's there. Wow, I showed a one lander and did not get wastelanded. That's just called being lucky. Land. All right, we're gonna lose this one. Yep, super dead. Could have mulliganed. Could have mulliganed. Probably should have. Yeah, I probably should have. We only have 18 lands in the deck. It's just like great draw. Oh, I guess to see like 20 cards this turn. Yep. All right, we're dead. Yeah, mountain too far away. Could have mulliganed. Definitely should have mulliganed. Definitely, like, that's actually not even close, come to think of it. Hand's really bad. Opened 85 play points. All right, 85 play points. Yeah. I don't know, guys. Legacy is not great right now. This is a fun deck though. I think I'm burnt out on it. I've played a lot recently, and I think the gameplay is just starting to get super repetitive to me. Even when I do stuff like this. I think just the 6 cards from a modern Lurrus deck. Probably. But like, why not play Yorion D&T as the best position file deck ever? Ever seems like a stretch. I'm like, I would play D&T sometime if I had the cards. I'm not really gonna buy the cards. And honestly, I think D&T is interesting in abstract, and I don't actually think I enjoy playing it very much. Because the games are just like, I don't know, D&T is like really finicky. Goblins is really finicky too, but D&T, you don't get those dynamic switches. I don't know. No, I mean, D&T is really good. Like, D&T has won so many of the premier events. Yeah, I looked at the Turbo Muxus list. That Turbo Muxus list is actually, like, in spirit, very similar to this. Like a welder list, yeah. I think I was somewhere around here. I don't know, like, I think there's a lot of cool ideas. All right, so the thing that gets me down about Legacy is that there's like a lot of cool ideas floating around, and like a lot of like interesting interactions. But it's just like all so much obviously worse than what the best decks are doing. And so it kind of makes it just feel pointless. And so I end up just asking, like, why even bother? Like, I don't really have, like, I've got the QPs I need to play in the next showcase, whenever that is. Yeah, I'm just really sick of a Delver dominated format. I'm just so over it. And also like all the control decks are miserable to play against. All the like they're just because it's either just guy, which is trying to hull breach or wheel you, and even if it's really hard for them to actually do it, when it happens, it's just basically the worst shit in the world. It's just super unfun. And then the Uro piles are equally unfun because it's just like Sylvan Library, Uro, Sylvan Library, or like it's just like the games have lost texture. There's so many one note decks. I think Murktide's a huge problem. I think Murktide absolutely deserves to be banned. But I also think, if we're being honest, like I think it's time to hit a cantrip. I think it's time Ponder and Preordain should not be allowed in the format because they homogenize things so much. It's just like there's so many must plays in Legacy that you just see the same cards over and over again. It's got the deepest card pool and the shallowest cut of what's playable of that deep card pool, and it's just so frustrating to see, honestly. So like, yeah, I think you should ban Murktide. I think you should ban Ponder and Preordain. Opt plus Brainstorm. I don't think you'd play. I think you'd play. I think Portent would see play. You'd see more of the 2-mana cantrips like Predict. No, I think. Oh, ending. I mean, yeah, ending definitely compressed the format a lot. Ending really. I can't say enough bad things about ending. I mean, okay, so in theory, ending in some way incentivizes you to diversify your removal or diversify your threats to not just be like the cheapest thing, because that incentivizes people to play higher CMC stuff, which is normally not incentivized in Legacy. So theoretically, that is good. The problem is the intersection of ending, plow, dress down. There's basically no creature that is that gets around those three, right? And before, like, it's just such a perfect plus forceful. It's just there's no creature, there's no permanent that gets around that set of cards. So it basically just removes the structural weaknesses of control. Which I think is kind of lame. It's just like, oh, we just have all catch-alls. We have a 0-mana counter and a scalable kill anything card. Except for Planeswalkers, like I guess it incentivizes Planeswalkers, which is just like awful. Oh, right, no, Prismatic Ending hits Planeswalkers, right? Yeah, I was thinking of the other card. I mean, I don't think Chalice being bad in of itself. I think Murktide is a big problem for Chalice because, like we had in, like, again, when I experienced against Delver, it's like, oh, I would love to board in Chalice against Delver because it's just like infinite 1-drops, and it's like, oh, but then my red elemental blast gets shut off by my own Chalice, and then I lose to Murktide. Just like too many cards of cycling, too many cards. Just the games get really, really similar. And so you have that range of decks, and then iteration also is insane. I think people calling to ban iteration are missing that it's like the third best. I mean, it's a draw spell cantrip. It's not exactly a cantrip because it draws cards. Like, it's 2 mana. It's closer to divination than it is cantrip. but I think iteration is just so not the problem. Like, yeah, iteration props up this deck to be functional. Yeah, iteration's like insanely good. I don't think it's too good for Legacy though. Yeah, I think Murktide is way more egregious. Iteration breaks Brainstorm locks. That's part of why I think Ponder and Preordain shouldn't be legal, because I think people should be rewarded for playing their Brainstorms quote unquote properly. Whereas Ponder and Preordain are such they're just such bailout cards. Also, like stuff like, oh, I'm keeping a one lander, but I have turn one Ponder. Whereas if that Ponder is a Brainstorm, there's like inherent risk in that keep, right? It's like, oh, I'm gonna, land pass, and then like on my turn 2, I'm going to Brainstorm, and if I miss a land, I die. So maybe I shouldn't keep that hand, I think Ponder and Preordain are just so good at reducing any risk in people's lines, and like the mana bases get so egregious because of Ponder and Preordain. Like, you can't build 4 or 5 color control without those insanely good cantrips. It's just your mana just won't work, and that's a good thing. Yeah, I really am sick of that. And like Brainstorm is really good. Brainstorm is Ancestral Recall. Like I think people perceive the gap between Brainstorm and Ancestral Recall like as way bigger than it actually is. Like, Brainstorm is so ridiculous. It's restricted vintage for extremely good reason, and Brainstorm is better than Half the Balanced. But like, I get why people want Brainstorm in the format. But if we're gonna make the concession to Brainstorm, which I'm fine with, we should stop making concessions for everything else around Brainstorm. I don't think we want restrictions in Legacy. I think that just creates more feels bads, where it's like, oh, my opponent drew their one, best card in the format and won because of it. Yeah, I just really don't think we want restrictions in Legacy. I don't want to open up that can of worms. How do I feel about this Chalice? I'm just looking at this list still. I hate having to play 4 ley lines. I hate it a lot. I really don't want to. This is probably enough. I was just thinking about green-white depths. Ley line seems to be my best avenue of victory. Age would help against elves. The sideboard's not very good. It's only got like 4 cards for elves. Maybe 5 if I want to board in Chalice, which I don't really want to. Yeah, 3 leyline, 1 cage, 1 surgical is probably fine. Deck's okay against DNT. Yeah. This is probably what I'll try next. 23 lands, 17 red sources. I don't know. Maybe if I'm playing 23 lands, the Islet should come out, but decks harder to crack. I don't know. I'm somewhat unsatisfied now. I had such a I was 17-3 like last week, and then just a lot of very frustrating losses. I mean, obviously 17-3 is like way above variance. I can't expect to like coast on that. That's just not gonna happen. Yeah, it's just the card design philosophy is quite bad in a lot of ways. Why not set against lit? I keep trying it and I keep losing when I try it. I think it works in theory and it just doesn't work in practice for me. I just can't. They just Force of Will, Pitch Murktide, Delver, Wasteland you mulliganed a decent 7 because you didn't have a Leyline in your hand. You keep a mediocre 6. Yeah, 4 DRC, 4 Murktide, 4 Delver. So like theoretically, a Leyline's good, but also they play 1 Brazen Borrower, and with 4 Ponder, 4 Brainstorm, DRC Scry, and Express Federation, it's really easy for them to find a 1-of. Like extremely easy. So if they're looking for a 1-of Brazen Borrower to bounce your Leyline, and then you lose. Like, so unless you could guarantee that you had like a playable 7 with Leyline, then Leyline would be good. But that's not how Magic works. So I think you just have to play like Leyline. Leyline, I think, is a much better game 1 card against Delver than postboard. And H2 was mistake. Yeah, that's also true. I don't know. This list, I do like this list. You like this list? Yeah, I really am disenchanted with Legacy at the moment, just through playing a bunch. And maybe I should just play the premier events more and ignore leagues, because leagues are just like there's so much reanimator in leagues, and the games are just I've never like okay, we beat reanimator with double goblin grenade, and that was sweet, but it's not exactly stuff that makes you think. It's just kind of like mulligan has lane to line or doesn't have ley line mulligan. I guess Echoing Truth is a reason to split. Like if we had actually in that game, the game against Reanimator where we got Echoing Truth, I have 3 matching ley lines and 1 unmatched ley line. We had 1 of each in the game 3. If that well, it's tricky. It's like Leyline plus Cage is better against Echoing Truth, but worse against Wear Tear, double Leyline. I feel like there are more Wear Tears than Echoing Truths, but like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Legacy definitely needs some help to like open up the format, because it's like blue red Delver, green white Depths, D&T, 8cast are like the only good decks. And like the 8cast is just like they just got this insane card. Like I don't know if people have seen this. Spell. 1 in. I know. Double ends here. That's how you spell cannon. No? Oh, there it is. Okay. This card's stupid. This card should not exist. It's just like, it might as well be True Name Nemesis for 1 mana that deals twice as much damage. I'm done in a sec. It's just like it's, it just lets you. It just incentivizes more 0-mana artifacts. The card design is sweet. Like, look at that art. That art's awesome. But this card is egregious. Like, come on. Why'd you put Ward 4 on an unblockable creature that gets bigger? It gets +1 counters. It's not even +1/+1 until end of turn. It's +1 counters. The 3 best creatures in the format right now are all blue. How fucked up is that? It's Murktide Region, it's Uro, and it's Kappa Cannoneer. In terms of just raw power. Come on. What are you doing? So yeah, that fact that the 3 best creatures in the format are all blue creatures is why I'm on 5 rebs. All right, oh, yes, you're right. The 4th best creature is Oracle. 5th best creature is not Emery. That's not. Probably like DRC, Elvish Reclaimer, Endurance. Probably the next down the list. But, you know. Okay. Enough complaining. I'm gonna find someone